Hello, good morning, good evening. Um, Welcome to this live stream in which I'm going to write a daily article in front of you. So before getting started, I have this free course that you can grab. It's a profitable blogging system, the blog system that I use to make, six-figure a year writing online. So if you want to grab this, it's the first link in the description. And else, I'm going just to give you quickly some context about what we are actually doing right here. So I committed on the 1st on April of writing and publishing a daily article on Substack. So a daily long form post. I just want to make sure the stream is actually working. And yeah, as you can see, today's day number 10. And honestly, today I really don't feel like doing anything. But since I committed, I'm simply going to push through. So, so how basically these, like my workflow is pretty simple. Is that first, we're going to draft an article. So this is the article that will go out tomorrow. And we are going to edit the article that we've written the day before. So that's basically the plan. So since today I am really not much in the mood, I'm simply going to go with a piece that I originally planned to schedule or to schedule for the 20th of this month. And I'm simply going to reschedule the piece that was scheduled for today. So how I'm going to do this is pretty simple. I'm simply going to head over to this, right? So change the date, and I'm going to modify this piece so that it actually fits 11. Cool. So okay, so in terms of the like, I actually got this idea yesterday, so I just simply stacked it to the, I added it to the different to basically the last day that was populated. And as I got this the idea, I just quickly came up with a quick outline. So if I actually look at this, like each one of these is an outline. It's basically a subsection, right? So the roller coaster income, and yeah, that's basically it. Like I remember writing an article, writing out. I remember it was a Medium article. I just can't recall it. I'm not sure if I actually saved it because this was like a few years back. So Bill burned out. So I'm going to retrieve that on Medium. Yeah. Okay, it was six-figure online empires. Six-figure. Yeah, I somehow didn't actually save that. So let's just fix this. So I'm simply going to head over to Medium. And I'll simply make sure that I'm going to save this because if tomorrow Medium suspends my account, I just lost that piece, which is stupid. So, this was 3 years ago. So let me just quickly, like, I'm doing some kind of, housekeeping right here, just before getting started, right? So 0601. Right, so move to articles. Cool. So at least now I have a copy of this. I think I have a copy somewhere on my drive or something, but I just want to have it on an Obsidian. Yeah. Okay, so are there any ideas right here that I can repurpose? So yeah, it's the fear of losing everything. It's as lonely as hell. It's hard to unplug. Um, like the constant comparison. So you feel that you're you're inferior, right? So like it's like the constant pressure of having to deliver, right? That kind of thing. It's like um, you're a one-man band or you're a one-man band. Like you have the thing that everything is kind of everything is like kind of sitting on your shoulders, or like that's kind of the thought that I wanna um like the doubt that you may or you might crush everything. It's like there is like this um, everything is tied back, to you. You make the decisions. So, well, this might allow you to go very fast without having to rely on contractors, etc. Like, um, you might also do a lot of things wrong. And also like the doubt that you might like. How many ideas do we have? One, two. I like to always aim for like 3 to 7 ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else is like? I'm just trying to kind of introspect right here. So I'm just asking myself, okay, like what other thing is like shitty about entrepreneurship or solopreneurship? Um, I don't know, like what other car like I could afford. I have no. I'm driving a 2014 white Corolla. Even I could afford. I don't know. Constant comparisons, or do you feel inferior? Um, um, yeah, I mean, I just have a feeling like that's it. I might come up with something else. I forgot to track my time. Um, is it fair to say that we spent like 5 minutes so far on the outline? I think it is. So drafting, solopreneurship article. In terms of the title, I just have the feeling that we could do something like solopreneurship um, will ruin your life, like the dark truth, solopreneurship. Something like this, right? in the intro, I have the feeling like there was this kind of stat which was like, I I know it was 72 or 74, something like 72% of content creators experienced burnout in some shape or form, right? That's basically kind of the big idea. So content, I can't even write properly today. So okay, we're going to take this over to AI and start writing this. So these are my writing prompts. Again, like these are prompts that actually mimic my style in case you're new here. So it's not like some kind of generic, hey, copy and paste Notion prompt that I got in an X giveaway. So, um, so, so now we're going to start writing. It's even worse if you're working from home. Was there a time where my bedroom was my office? Not sure about this section right here. I'm just going to leave this right now. Probably going to edit that. ChatGPT is a bit slow today, so your Stripe dashboard looks like a cardiogram. It looks like a diagram. Nobody prepares you for how well this one can be. That's why of the reasons why I'm using automated welcome sequences. Um, I'm just not sure if I'm going to include some kind of personal examples in this piece. Not sure. Most people talk about succeeding overnight, but what about failing overnight? But what about losing everything? But this is more it's hard to succeed overnight, but you know, um, I like that. You eat what you kill. So, um, I think these lessons are like these for me as a solopreneur like hit really hard. Um, yeah, the comparison game. No matter how successful you are, there's always going to be someone who's more successful than you. At the beginning, I thought that this was real until I actually saw what's happening behind the scene. But the real comparison should be you against yourself. Okay, next. What's happening? Where is the copy icon? Is there anything else, or I think we're done? Let's write the conclusion. Okay. Okay, so now let's write an introduction, and emphasize the fact that I've been making a full-time living online since 2014. So I've seen a lot of things happen. I burned out twice. You know, I destroyed my health. Yeah, okay, so this is basically a section that I would like to add. Is like you can destroy your health. Is that you can destroy your health, right? So sedentary lifestyle destroys your health, you know. Sitting at a desk, churning out content is not good for health. All right. Um, I um, I have back pain. You know, took back surgery in 2014. Some like because hustling too much / sedentary lifestyle. Make it snappier without repetitions. Okay. Let's write this section. Oh. So then I can't even type properly today. But I'm just showing you the raw, unfiltered truth, so that you see what actually, you know, some page users don't feel like it. Cool. Okay, so now I just have the feeling like this piece might be perhaps too dark. I'm just not sure if I should keep it like this or if I should um or if I should add some. I just have a feeling like adding some kind of here's how I overcame it or here's how I look at it today. Um, and you know what? Screw the timer. I don't care. I just want to to make this a good piece. So I'm just going to set a few more minutes on that. Just you know, it drops your judgments. I just have a thing like there needs to be. I need to add some kind of here's how I'm doing it today. It's like how do I avoid like the loneliness? I'm an introvert, but sometimes the loneliness um, can even be hard to process as an introvert. So what I like to do is I simply like to go on walks. I simply like to listen to podcasts, and that introversion, like uh, you know, like this is what I hate with when these when the voice transcription fails. Like Super Whisper has been doing this for a few times right now, and you cannot automatically retranscribe it. Like you have to upgrade to the pro version, which is kind of stupid. So um, even oh yeah, here is a good example. That's why I do coaching for a handful of clients. So so this is good. Like really add positivity touch to that to the thing, and that's a good thing. So your brain becomes your office, and it never closes. It's even worse when you're working from home. As a result, I never run out of content ideas, but it's also really hard for me to. That's why I like to set some clear boundaries about when to work and when not. So usually what I do is I only work in the mornings. And sometimes, yes, there might be some kind of client call or urgencies in the afternoon, but I really try to box the time when I'm working only in the morning. Once a year, I go on a vacation where I just try to totally disconnect for a week. Your Stripe dashboard. I also have a library of courses with um, pre-written launch emails that I can rotate every month. Most people talk about succeeding overnight. That's one of the core reasons why I hate social media. destroyed your happiness, right? The constant pressure. Unemployable. Okay, I'm just going to stop right here today for this one. Yeah, there's going to be another editing round tomorrow, so I just stopped this. So this took us 36 minutes. 36 minutes. Okay, now let's just edit this piece right here. Okay, let me just edit this one. No. Why did it add those 30 minutes? Okay, I'll just edit that one. Let's get rid of the outline. Not sure if you're going to understand it. Let me get rid of that. Just want to say perplexity, like perplexing. I even don't know how to spell that. Okay, so I think we're good right here. So let me just run this proofreading prompt. Okay, let's just try again. Why do we have this? Okay, forget about that. So now I'm going to publish this. The title sounds strange a bit, so I might need to publish. I might need to tweak that. Let's just write some variations of like let's write variations of the other one is like the issue that I have with this headline. It's like I went viral, so it's not really kind of reflecting the reality. Um, um,
Wait, so I could directly.
Like, what about this one? The playbook. The playbook to build a profitable audience without going viral. The playbook I use to build a profitable audience without going viral, right? Yeah, I'm happy with this. Like, I'm really happy right now. Like, this, yeah, this looks good to me. So, noun, viral. I'll just go for influencer. Hey, I'm curious. I'm going to ask because like ChatGPT got an upgrade, right? So I'm just going to feed it with some of my past thumbnails. Okay, so attached, you're going to find some of my past thumbnails and how I am creating, and basically my style of creating article thumbnails 16 by 9. What I want right now is I want to create a thumbnail about how to for an article that is about the playbook I used to build a profitable audience without going viral. And I want kind of someone taking a picture of a piece of feces in the same style as my original thumbnails in terms of design and in terms of style, in terms of colors, in terms of everything. Um, like I just wanted to show like someone kind of holding a phone and taking a photo of a piece of feces, perhaps in a selfie style, but I don't want kind of any human or eyes or that kind of thing. Let's just see if it can actually do this. It's going to be kind of a live experiment right here. Doesn't look like, no. I have a feeling it's not going to work out as expected. Oh, okay, so this is good, but remove the calendar. Just doesn't make sense. save this to downloads. Where's the downloads folder? As you can see, it's not exactly the same tones as my. It's not the exact same color, but let's just run with that. Nobody's going to notice that anyway. So. Oh, I forgot to add this. Subscribe with caption. No, it was like share. Okay, we are done. Congrats, your post is scheduled. Let me just add this to the 20 minutes. Okay, cool. That's it for today. Thank you very much for joining. As always, if you want to build a profitable blog, want to know exactly how to find a profitable niche, how to attract an audience of hungry readers, and how to monetize that audience, make sure to check out my free course. It's the first link in the description. And else, I see you there, and I also see you tomorrow for the continuation of the challenge. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and I talk to you soon.